Walking down these empty streets, echoes of the past I meet. Lost and wandering for so long, searching for where I belong. Sunrise breaking through the night, guiding me back to the light. Every step feels like a prayer, promises hang in the air. Come back home, heal your heart, where the love never parts. Come back home, find your peace. In this place, your pain will cease. Memories of laughter and tears, answers to my deepest fears. In these walls I find my truth, washing away the years. Oh, the road was long and rough, but my spirit's had enough. Here in the sanctuary, healing feels extraordinary. Come back home, heal your heart, where the love never parts. Come back home, find your peace. In this place, your pain will cease. Was long and rough, but my spirit's had enough. Here in the sanctuary, healing feels extraordinary. Come back home, heal your heart, where the love never parts. Come back home, find your peace. In this place, your pain will cease.
All right. All right. Here we go. All right. I think y'all can hear me now. Let me make sure. Let me make sure my sound is. Make sure I'm good. All right. All right. I think we good now. All right. But this is the issue with this is the issue, guys. This is the issue. There's two issues. One, there's not enough men connected to their own personal purpose. Check, 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 check. All right, let me know you can hear me in the chat. There is too many men walking around distracted, right? We're distracted. We're distracted by what? We're distracted by by the climb. I want to say this to you. Life is not about a climb, bro. I want to say this to you this morning. Life is not about a climb. Life is about looking at your surroundings. Look at what's around you. Do you know you can miss the blessings you have right now because you're looking to go somewhere else? Feel me? How many things do you miss because you're looking to go somewhere else? Because that's the distraction. That's the distraction. The distraction is to never get you to look around you and see what you have. There was a scripture that it was an old prophet and it came to a woman, and the woman lost everything, right? The debtors came, her husband died, she had sons, and the debtors were about to take everything she had. And the prophet came to her house and said, I'm gonna do something for you. But this is the question. I want y'all to feel this. What do you have in your house? That was the question. What do you have in your house already? You know what the woman said? I don't have nothing. Let me get my camera focused, camera. People need to see me while I tell this truth. She said, I don't have nothing in my house. And the man asked her again, what's in your house? She said, I don't have nothing. I'm about to die. I don't have no food. Everything's falling apart. Said, but what's in your house? I'm sure the lady was getting frustrated at that point. Like, what do you mean, bro? I already told you I don't have nothing. That's like some of us. It's like, what you got left, man? Nothing, man. I'm tired. I don't got nothing left. Right? Put in the chat if you ever been there. If you ever been there in life that you don't have nothing left and you see a mountain, you see more you got to do, but you don't have nothing left. Right? If you put that in the chat, if you know what that feels, let's say I know what that feels like in the chat. I know what that feels like. Right? That's a space. That's a tough space for men to be in. Right? Not knowing what's around them. Because that's the trick. The trick is to say, I got to get more. 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 And in our climbing, what are we missing? You know what you're missing in the climb? You're missing yourself. You're missing yourself. That's what you're missing in the climb. You're missing your ability, right? Because the climb always makes you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. That's another trick in the man's mind. I'm talking about the condition of man. The point of the enemy in your life is to make you feel worthless, helpless, and you have nothing to offer. Y'all feel me? This is why I'm very honest with y'all, and I share the way I do, because the fact is this: about every week or two, I get the heaviest challenge to stop doing this, right? And this is the thing: is the enemy don't push you. It's a power of suggestion, right? There's no enemy, no system that can push you. It's a power of suggestion. What's that, Christian? The power of suggestion is you can't do this, can you? See, I want you to see how the enemy talks to man. He asks you questions. When I was in college, I was a philosophy major, and it was something called the Socratic method. It was the Socrates method, one of the great major philosophers of the world. What he would do is he would ask questions. That's how he would get across his thoughts. Or that's how he would prove his point. He would never argue his point. He would ask questions, right? To prove what his point was, right? And so that's the same thing Satan does to you as a man. You can't do that, can you? You sure you got the credit for that? Yo, you sure you can do that? Because remember your past, yo. Remember the things that didn't go right before. Remember last time you tried this? Remember last time you tried to change? You sure, dog? You sure you got that in you? You sure they going to accept it? If you change right now, you sure them people still going to be with you? See, these are the questions that the Satan asks you to keep you out of condition. Keep you out of condition for what? Just like an athlete has to be in condition to do that sport. As a man in this world, you got to be in condition to do this sport. Y'all feel me? You got to be in condition as a man. To do what though? to do your purpose. Christian, I don't know what my purpose is. All right, cool. Here it is. What hurts you? What hurts you? What bothers you? What when you see it, you can't stand to see it. You like, yo, that gotta change. I can't stand to see nothing like that. What you teaching, right? I'm teaching y'all how to discover your purpose because it's not hard. You don't find your purpose in the prayer room, right? You don't have to ask God what your purpose is. God already knows your purpose because you were born because there was a problem to solve. I want y'all to get that. I want y'all to get that. You were born because there was a problem to solve. You were only born to solve a problem. You weren't born to be somebody's cousin. That's a byproduct. This is going to really mess you up. You weren't born to be anybody's husband. That's just a byproduct of living. That's connection to make your dream better. And I want to say that to some of you single guys. Don't get married because she fly. Get married because she helps you get your purpose done. I was born for my purpose. You weren't born for no shorty. You weren't born just to have kids, right? They're a byproduct. They're a byproduct of your purpose. Grab a hold of that. They're a byproduct of your purpose, right? The distraction is the same. Look at the Garden of Eden, right? You know why Adam gave it all up? But he got distracted. His purpose got distracted by the beauty of his bride. His purpose was distracted by the beauty of his bride. You ever got distracted by the beauty of your bride? Even if it's not your bride, you ever got distracted by the beauty of a bride? Let me tell you something right now, bro. Don't ever connect yourself with a woman that's constantly bringing bad fruit to your house. Why? Because she'll distract your purpose. You marry a good woman that'll help you get done what God had you to do. You weren't born for her. I know people say that's radical, bro. That's radical. Yeah, no. Because when you get back, the question won't be how much did you love your wife? The question will be what did you accomplish together? God won't care how many roses you bought your wife. He'll care what you got done with her. Stop connecting yourself, bro, with women you can't get nothing done with. The woman is always concerned about herself, her needs, her emotions, what she needs from you. You'll never get your job done. You'll never get your purpose done. Right? Well, Christian, that sounds hard. No, it is hard. I'm not. Listen, if the alcoholic can say YOLO and you only live once and take another 10 shots, right? Or the drug addict can say YOLO, I only live once, so I'm gonna get super high. Well, why can't you say YOLO, I only living once, so I'm gonna complete this purpose? I'm not going to die just living. I'm not going to die being the dude who barbecued the best, unless my barbecue was able to feed homeless people. You feel me? There has to be a purpose connected to your life. And I'm gonna tell you what mine is, and I'm just discovering this. And as some of y'all saying, "Oh, you know your purpose." I didn't know my purpose. I thought my purpose was being a pastor. That was part of my purpose. This is what I'm saying. Life is a long journey of things that point you toward what you're to do. So listen, pay more attention to your life. You have to pay more attention to your life as a man. Pay more attention to your life than the distractions around you. Seriously. I'll give you a distraction. I talked about it yesterday a little bit. Everybody is up in arms. I'm not. Maybe some of you are not. People are up in arms about what's going on in Hollywood. You know why I'm not? You know why I don't want to focus on P. Diddy and all these people up here? Because we have P. Diddy's in our neighborhood that nobody's talking about. See, that's what men sniff out. You want to be a man? You see, this is manhood, what I'm talking about now. Man is a protector, the guider. I'm telling you that a lot of stuff you got caught up in is just distractions to keep you from being fully who you are, who you were born to be. You weren't born to guess. You were born with a purpose. You were born with an absolute purpose that you have to get done before you die. One of my favorite things King David ever said in the scriptures was, I will not die until I've served my generation. I cannot fold until I serve my generation. His purpose wasn't even being king. If I ask people right now, what was David's purpose? Oh, he was the king of Israel. Nope. That was part of his purpose. I'm gonna tell you why. Because before he became king, he was just a shepherd, right? But remember, and if you don't know the scripture, don't worry about it. I'll explain it to you. When he said, "Oh, I can handle this giant," because I remember dealing with lions and bears in the backyard. See, don't despise the day of small beginnings, man. You're being prepped for something bigger, right? Don't despise the days of small beginnings. You're being prepped for something bigger. That hard spot as a man you're going through is prepping you for something bigger, bro. It's how you go through it. It's how you go through it. I was sitting on the porch with my lady yesterday, man, fighting this battle in my mind. Like, man, I gotta go do something. I gotta go do something. And whatever I was going to do was going to take me away from you all and take me away from my purpose with you. See the distraction. The distraction is, man, you got to go get this. And if you don't go get this, then how you going to survive? You know what it was taking me? I bleed to teach you. I bleed to wait. I cannot wait to talk to you. I cannot wait till we grow a community of 100,000 men so we can change society. But the enemy wants you to take the fruit. What's the fruit? The fruit is you can't do this. And you know what the next level of fruit is? The next level of fruit that the enemy tries to pull off in your life, the next thing he tries to pull off is if you aren't straight, then your sons won't be straight. See, broken men produce broken men. Let me go deeper. Broken fathers produce broken sons. See, and we can't be so caught up in our little community. I'm talking about the world now. I'm talking about the world now, the condition of the world now. You got something to do with that, bro. You got something to do with healing that. See, I don't know if anybody ever talked to you like this and reminded you, but I'm here to remind you. You're a part of the part of society you hate the most. You are called to change it, man. You're called to change it. Let me take a quick commercial break. Go on christianwinners.com right now. Sign up for my table of 12 online. I'm helping men discover their purpose and move in it. I'm helping men discover their purpose and move in their passion projects. That's what I'm doing at that table. It's a table of 12 once a month. I only take 12 men and I mentor you directly online. 2 hours every Saturday morning for a month, 9 to 11. I'm going from October 12th, I think, to November 14th. That's the first month. All right, go on my website, man. If you got to click off of here to go to my website, christianwinners.com, go to it right now. Sign up for my table of 12. For some of you brothers that's dealing with major issues, right, that you need coaching with. You need a voice to help you think through it, help you navigate a broken marriage, help you navigate a relationship, help you navigate some of the divorce we face as men. Go on my website right now. You know, some of you might say, man, I don't got the money. Dude, go on my website. My website, you'll see right now, is donation based. You know, some people say, Christian, why are you doing that, man? Because I'm not a capitalist. I'm not a capitalist. Just because we live in a capitalistic society doesn't mean you have to be a capitalist. My work is to lift men up, You see? So let me tell you what's beginning to shape my purpose, right? And what's making me look at that fruit, right? Eve brought that fruit to Adam and made him forget himself. Just the question, what's making you forget yourself? What's making you forget your capability? What's in your life? What voices are in your life making you not connect to who you are? Right? Right? What's the voices in your life that's constantly reminding you of your past? What's those voices in your life constantly reminding you of your past? And let me say this to you. When you have people in your life constantly reminding you of your past, leave them there. You hear me, brother? Anytime you're surrounded with people that constantly remind you of your past, leave them in it. Leave them in it. Because if my past was where I was supposed to stay, then I would have died there. See, sometimes you got to pat yourself on the own back and say, I'm not going to let somebody keep me in the place that I lived through. Right? Listen, bro, you didn't survive for no reason. And you didn't survive just to sit in a place and give a testimony. Right? Back in the day, and some churches still do a testimony service. Well, where should my testimony go? My testimony belongs in the field of the people I'm trying to help. Who you trying to help? Right? This ain't new for me, bro. I was doing this with 6th and 7th graders because this is how I know how important it is. When I was teaching at a Christian school 2 years ago in 2022, I was doing this with 6th, 7th, and 8th grade boys. You know why? Because I don't want them to become our age trying to figure out, well, what in life I'm supposed to do, right? We done gave all our time to women. We gave all our time to trying to get this money. We gave all our time to try to status and who we can be. We gave all this time to, can we sit on the front row at the game? I ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. What I'm saying is all these are distractions that keep you chasing something except yourself. What are you chasing besides yourself? What's got you that distracted? Adam got distracted by the fruit. Eve brought him that fruit. And he threw his whole purpose away for a moment of pleasure. You ever done that? You ever threw something big away for a moment of pleasure? Right? And what did I talk about yesterday? It's the instant gratification, bro. It's the instant gratification. I got 10 minutes. It's the instant gratification. Hey, I only got 10 minutes, man. So I wanna open up for the advice. If you're in here, I open this up, bro. If you need advice on relationship, man, marriage, man, what should I do here? I got this business deal on the table. It's small advice, short advice, man. How do I get rid of my anger? Put it up, man. Talk, brothers. Talk. This is what the enemy don't want us to do. He don't want us to share. He want us living in our mind like David, like Adam was. Adam was living in his mind. He was in his mind. And what did he do? A man living in his own mind with no answers. He was running in circles naked, trying to find something to cover himself, right? The distractions, that's what distractions do. Once you chase it and it doesn't become what it's supposed to become, then what do? We run around distracted. We run around in circles trying to find ourselves. Adam lost himself. And at points, many of us lost ourselves, marrying the wrong person, chasing the wrong person too long, stuck in our own anger, stuck in our own unforgiveness, holding on to things that we should let go of, right? Do you know, brother, there's some things that you're holding against people that did things to you and they forgot they did it. They forgot they did it. They forgot they hurt you, bro. They forgot. Let me see just in case anybody's on Instagram. Any questions on Instagram? Okay. I've been sharing these morning sessions that they've been setting the tone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach McGee on Instagram. Yes, sir. Good working, my brother. I've been sharing these morning sessions. Yes, sir. They've been setting up my days. They set up my days, bro. They set up my days too, man. They set up my days. Good morning to everybody on Instagram, bro. Good morning to everybody on Instagram. You understand, man. If this is the distraction to keep you from yourself. So let me get to this. And dear brother, the advice is still open. If you need some advice, throw it in the chat, man. But Facebook, I don't know if I can see your. Yes, I can. I can see your chat if you put it in, because I'm streaming the four platforms right now. All right, and so this is where my purpose is getting shaped. I thought my purpose was just tied to what I did in church, right? As a pastor, as a leader. And then as I retire, I'm like, okay, there's something deeper. And then I was looking, I said, okay, it's spirit. Again, you can be caught in what you want to do and not really seem vast enough. I want you guys to start looking bigger. Start looking bigger as far as your goals and purpose. Don't be distracted with this small stuff, man. I'm telling you, there's the smallest distractions that keep you from doing the biggest things in life. It's the smallest distractions that keep you from doing the biggest things in life, bro. Small. It's very small things. It's very small things that keep you from seeing yourself as you truly are, right? And so for me, I'm looking and I'm saying, okay, I was distracted because I thought that I had to keep on being who I was to people, right? I got undistracted from that. And I saw, okay, there's something more. Then I said, okay, well, I'm concerned about leaders. And then God showed me something one day. He said, start where I started. Start where I started. Start with men. You want to heal society? Start with men. Boom. It hit me just as clear as a bell. But you know when it hit me? It hit me while I was laying in the car homeless. Right? You see the book right there, that book title that was written in the car in the parking lot of a hospital while I was sleeping there. Right? I didn't get my revelation on the mountaintop on a bed full of money. I got my revelation with this car seat leaned all the way back, living in the parking lot under a tree. That's where I got my revelation. And my revelation came to say, okay, if you want to help people, good morning, Carol Spencer. If you want to help people, start with man. Why would I start with man? Why would I start with man? Why start with man? Start with man because God started man. You heal a man, you heal society. If I can get Adam back to his place, I can heal society. So let me tell you before I run out of time, because I'm out of here in 6 minutes. All right, get my baby ready for school. So I'm telling you, I've been caught, and I got to show y'all some videos, bro. I still got to get my techie together, get my technician skills together. But I've been watching these things on YouTube. It's a young man who goes into the worst hoods in the country. And I just saw him do one in Jamaica not too long ago. He's going into like deep in the trenches. I'm talking about trenches, bro. I'm talking about trenches where these kids is carrying guns on strings around on a string, bro. A string in their hoods. Memphis, Atlanta, you see Philadelphia, right? DFW in Texas. And what I'm seeing is a pattern. I'm trying to build an army, bro. I'm trying to build an army of men to see this stuff and so we can change it. I'm seeing from no matter what state it is, the beauty of it is this guy is asking the same questions. Why is it like this? And you know what them boys sit back, they pump that blunt and they say, it is what it is, man. What no opportunities. What else I'm gonna do? Ain't no schools. Ain't nobody care. Right? And when you hear that sound, I'm trying to teach y'all to peep pattern. I hope I don't be boring y'all, but I don't really care. This is my page, bro. This is my page and heal men. So let's go do something. I keep on hearing the pattern. The pattern of it's no opportunities. That's why I'm out here. Right? And then they have their little brothers. They may only be 15, 16 out in the street with these guns. And then they got their little brothers, 6, 7, 8 sitting on the porch. And they say, well, what's he going to do? He going to do what I do. Ain't no other way. Do you see the pattern, the same pattern of corruption? Another thing is they all rap. And I was sitting back saying, Dad, why they all rap? Because they're all trying to express the pain of where they are. Right? It's the same cycle. They look the same throughout the city. That means that something has been built and funded. Something has been built and funded to keep our communities the way they are. And when I say our communities, I'm not just talking about black people. See, because what we fail to realize, brothers, is that it ain't about black people and white people and Chinese people. It's the condition of your mind. You have Asian hoods. You have white hoods where they're killing each other just like the black community. They don't talk about that on social media, right? Because it's a spiritual issue. It's not a color issue. It's a spiritual issue. And what you're saying, Christian, I'm saying that you need to wake up. No, Christian, no, let's go change them. No, let's go change you because you were born with a purpose. Y'all think I'm crazy? You don't think I don't know what I'm talking about? Early on, I brought you to this place you are now, right here. In this last half hour, I brought you to think about this. It's no way that you can look in society and see that kind of pain and say, I'm just going to keep on putting my Bible up under my arm and going to church, or I'm going to keep on just going to the masjid on Friday and do my prayers. And no. Oh, I'm going to keep on going to the synagogue and just do my thing. Or I'm going to just be a Hebrew Israelite dude who stands on a box and screams at people at bus stops. That's all distraction. It's all distraction. It's all distraction from fixing the problem. Because who's fixing the problem? The preachers ain't fixing the problem. The preachers ain't fixing the problem. Huh? The Muslim brothers ain't fixing the problem. Huh? Our Jewish brothers ain't fixing the problem. Look at our cities. Who's fixing the problem? Everybody's addicted to their religion. Everybody's addicted to their chase. Everybody's addicted to capitalism. Nobody's addicted to the fixing of manhood. Yeah. Nobody's dedicated to the fixing of manhood. You know why? Because it may not be there's no riches in that. Because the true riches is seeing a man change. What you in it for? What you alive for, bro? Find your thing. Your thing may not be my thing, but what's your thing? What's your thing to change? So you put some value to your life. So you put some value to your life. The most valuable part of your week shouldn't be the damn Eagles game. It should be what you did during the week. Who did you talk to? right? And everything is not mass scale. Back in the day, we had mass scale, people doing big stages. It ain't about stages no more. The stages is over. It's about pockets of people. It's about on your job. What man on your job is suicidal today? Can you give him a pound and a hug and tell him to hang in there? What dude on your job is about to leave his marriage or he can't put it together? See, that's your purpose, man. That's your purpose. Wherever you work, that's your purpose. Your purpose ain't just to work there, wait for every 2 weeks so they can give you a check so you can run out of money and work. You see the cycle? You see the cycle? The cycle is we get this job, we work it, right? We get paid, we run out of money, we laugh about being broke, and we can't wait for 2 weeks. And it's a cycle until you freaking die. You weren't born to be stuck in somebody's system. You weren't born to be stuck in a religious system. Serve God, not religion. Huh? Religion is what man said God said. That's religion. Religion is doing what man said God said. True faith is doing what God said. And what God said is to be connected to yourself in a way where you can connect with what you are to do in this life. No, man, you were born for way more. You were born for way more. My father said this to me. My father said this to me before he died. He was 59. And I remember grabbing his hand. For the last time him alive at Chestnut Hill Hospital. And I said, Dad, you're going to be all right. He said this to me. He said, man, I don't got to be all right no more. He said, because you all right now. He said, you a man. He said, you a man. He said, son, you a man. You a real man. And in that moment, I knew my father was going to die. At 59, I knew I was going to lose him. Because I heard a voice of purpose in him. When he said that to me, I heard more than just words. He was saying his purpose. For him, his purpose was to see his son become an effective man. Not to run a Fortune 500 company. Not to be a billionaire. He just wanted to be a good old black father that gave wisdom, and he wanted to see his son become an effective man in the world. As soon as he said that to me, I knew he was going to die. I accepted it in that moment. The doctors didn't say he was going to die. Nobody told me my father was going to die, but I accepted it in that moment because I heard purpose leave his mouth. Where is your purpose, bro? What are you committed to besides surviving? What you committed to besides what are you committed to besides surviving, bro? What are you committed to besides surviving? I know what I'm gonna do now. I know what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to go in these hoods. I'm going to save these bulls who don't have no hope. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get them and let them know, hey, bro, there's something more. But how I'm gonna do it? I'm not just gonna go in there with words. I got a plan. I got a big plan. I got a big stupid plan that I don't have the resources for. I don't have the resources. I don't have the $10, $15 million I need. I need almost $20 million every city I go to do what I'm doing. Dedicated to men. I don't know where it's going to come from, but y'all going to remember these tapes. Y'all going to remember this. You going to remember I said it, bro. You going to remember I said it. Because life ain't worth living if I can't live it for a purpose. And you should feel the same way. You should feel the same way. That's the enemy wants you distracted. That's what the world wants you distracted. Distracted with the needs of your wife and her whining and her no. Always got you trying to be a better man for her instead of a better man for the world. You're a better man for the world, you're automatically a better man for her. Right? But we caught up. We caught up in the whine and the complaining. We caught up in the sports. We caught up in what happened with Diddy. We're caught up everywhere. We're caught up where we can't even focus on ourselves. That's what the Satan did to Adam in the garden. Gave him a piece of fruit so he could focus on everything but his own self. We still eating the fruit, bro. We still eating the fruit. I know people like, man, that right there, he crazy. All right. Well, I'll be crazy. I'll be crazy as Martin, Malcolm, Gandhi. I'll be crazy as Mother Teresa. I'll be crazy as JFK. I'll be crazy. I'll be crazy. I'll be crazy. I'll be crazy, dog. But I won't be regular. I won't be regular. I will not be regular. And I challenge you to not be regular. I challenge you to not be regular. You weren't born to be regular. That's not what you were born for. You weren't born to be common. You're brilliant. Good morning, Muffin. Come here. Now you're about to be on camera in front of the world. Are you ready? Come here. Say good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
You hear Daddy down here screaming and yelling?
You woke me up.
I woke you up with my revolutionary talk.
Just why?
Here, put your fist up like this to the camera. Your fist up. Bye, girl. We finished my podcast. All right. Oh, y'all got me past my time. All right, y'all. Listen. Y'all gonna see some changes happen. Oh, let me see. My man Bishop J. Bishop J, bro, it's coming. I can see it. I can feel it too. I can feel it too, bro. I can feel it too. I can feel it too. Yeah. I can feel it too. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, game is up. Game check, man, match, bro. Right? Listen, bro. Listen, I really gotta go. Oh God, I love y'all so much. I really gotta go. Goodness gracious. This is Ryan. I don't know if I can see my Facebook comments. I can come over there. Good work. Yep. I see you, Ryan. I just gotta switch back and forth. I need a team. That's what I got. All right, y'all, I gotta go. But listen, you'll be seeing a few changes on my thing. Listen, if you need some advice, jump in there, bro. You'll be seeing some changes on our website. I am on our podcast. I am changing the name from Dear Brother to Master Built Men. All right, so you'll see some changes. You'll see some changes on our YouTube page because I Dear Brother is the side of me that wanted to heal. But then in this transition, I'm saying if I'm going to get you healed, I'm going to get you healed for a purpose, and that's to master build something. All right. So we're going to master build men. Then we're going to master build communities. Right. We're going to master build men to master build relationships so we don't produce generations that kill each other. All right, y'all. Remember, bro, you matter. You matter today. You matter tomorrow. No fear, no shame, no compromise in your life. Remember, hold it down. Believe in yourself. And if you want to give, bro, if you want to give to what I'm doing, give to the mission that I'm doing of building and changing men's lives, going into the trenches to help men to confront their pain, help out, support my mission, Master Built One on Cash App, Master Built One on Venmo. Okay. Master Built One on Cash App, Master Built One on Venmo. You can be a part of what I'm doing. I'm doing big things. If you believe in it, bless it, bro. Bless it. All right. Finally, make sure, guys, go to my website right now, christianwinners.com. Sign up for my table of 12. I'm mentoring 12 men each month to help them get in touch with their purpose and put them on passion projects for their city. All right. That's what I'm doing, bro. That's what I'm doing. If you need counseling, sign up for my one-on-one counseling. The table of 12 is to put you in touch with your purpose. Is to help you discover your purpose and what to do next. All right, I really got to go get my baby to school. I love y'all. Stay up. Stay big-minded. Think big. Love yourself big. Don't compromise. No